Bible, Christ tells us that one of the signs of the end of the world is deception. Distraction is considered by many to be a tool of deception. But what else will happen in the last days? There will be wars and rumors of wars, famines, pestilences, tsunamis, earthquakes, meteors falling to the earth, celestial signs, economic collapses, social decline, violence, the lack of love, food shortages, hunger, hyperinflation, sexual immorality, idolatry, blasphemy, false prophets, false Christs, and the fall of mystery, Babylon, which hearkens the fall of the last ruling kingdom on earth. But there is one prophecy that is often overlooked and understudied in the Abrahamic faiths, and that is the prophecy of Gog and Magog, which is directly tied to the Battle of Armageddon, in which God delivers a final judgment to the nations, a part of Gog and Magog's army. The people of Gog and Magog's massive army is recognized in Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. In Islam, Ya'juj and Ma'juj are trapped in a faraway land, but when the day of judgment comes, they will all gather together to conquer the world. In the book of Ezekiel 38 and Revelation 20 in the Holy Bible, it describes how the nations in this massive army of Gog and Magog will leave their homeland to come to the land of the true Israelites, to steal, plunder, and exploit the land and all the resources within it that the true Israelites are in possession of. They will cover the holy land of the Israelites like a massive cloud with their people, and at the end they wage war against the Israelites, in which the Most High will destroy them. Knowing all of this, why doesn't the Christian community, Hebrew Israelite community, Jewish community, and Muslim community have any answers about who comprises the nations of Gog and Magog's army today? The book of Genesis records Noah's son Japheth as having 7 sons: Magog, Meshech, Tubal, Gomer, Tiras, Madai, the progenitor of the Medes Persians, and Javan, the progenitor of the Greeks and Romans. Gog and Magog's prophecy in Ezekiel 38 lists 5 of these sons of Japheth as the nations who will come to the true holy land of Israel, covering it like a massive cloud. These Japhetic-speaking nations are not the descendants of Greek speakers or Roman Latin speakers, but are nations today speaking other Japhetic languages, such as Celtic, Germanic, Slavic, Turkic, Altaic, and Sino-Tibetan. So why is knowing who the nations of Gog and Magog's army is today so important? Because if we know who these nations are, including which land they are covering right now like a cloud, for the purpose of plundering and exploitation, we will know for the first time in history where is the true holy land of God's chosen people, also known as the land of Canaan. In the new movie Hebrews to Negroes 3, sound the alarm, Gog and Magog's army versus the Israelites. Find out who is who in this end of days biblical prophecy, and where the true land of the Israelites are. You owe it to yourself to know the truth. Satan's aim is to deceive the whole world, and Yah's aim is for us to receive truth, because the truth will set us free.
Welcome back to the Part 2 segment with Ronald Dalton Jr. on the Pillars and Strategies radio show broadcast. Please like, share, and subscribe. The full version of this video is available on our Rumble channel.
All right, Brother Ronald Dalton Jr., how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Glad to be here back again.
Yeah, back again. We are certainly thankful to have you with us once again. We had you on the last time, and it was exclusive. It was mind-blowing for the Hebrews and Negroes at Volume 3 about the Gog and the Magog army. And I tell you, with that, you have pulled out so much information when it comes to Ezekiel 38 and the things and how we have missed it from the times before, but now the Lord has blessed you, the Yahweh has blessed you to be able to bring forth the prophecy of Ezekiel 38 to let us know exactly where we are in this time. And so we are thankful to have you back with us once again. Yeah, most definitely. All right. So we're going to get into this interview. You had sent us some information earlier concerning what's going on over there in Africa right now, especially between Uganda and Rwanda and what's going on in the DRC, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and how the what's going on as far as the war is concerned, and how the U.S. is coming in to take away, to pick up minerals. And so wanted to ask you to begin to proliferate on that, and just to talk about the new news that's going on today and in this time.
Yeah, so in Africa, we're seeing, so the Bible tells us that the land of Canaan is a large land, and it's the Most High searched the whole world and selected the land of Canaan for us and our descendants. It's a land covenant. It's a gift that He chose to give us, and this is not something to take lightly. This is a gift from Yah,
right? And
He could have gave us. He said He gave us any other thing when He gave us the gift of land, and not just any old land, but a good land. And the land, it states that this is a land of hills, mountains, valleys. Already, when you think about this, you're thinking about Africa, the West African Valley Rift and the East African Rift Valley. And it said it'll be a land of deep rivers, a land of deep and large lakes, a land of springs. I posted on YouTube a video of this rabbi, and all the Jews are kissing his hand. He's trying to walk through these rooms, and they're kissing his hand. A lot of them are everybody's kissing his hand. And then I have a video with the same rabbi, and LeBron James is walking, holding his hand. Wow. And the Jews are like all around him, and they're kissing his hand. They're like just like renovating this guy. I don't know who this rabbi is, but LeBron James is there. And we got to understand that when Kyrie did what he did, he wasn't supposed to do that. That was against protocol. Right. The active retired basketball players, Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Michael Jordan, Shaq, all these guys, they retired and active. Stephon Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James. They didn't defend Kyrie. They didn't defend him. No. They didn't refuse to play any games because of what they were doing to their brother. And that was the test. That showed you that people are falling in line with this boule, this elite thing, and they cannot wake up the people. They have to keep us in check, just like the house Negro would tell the slave master that these still Negroes are talking about leaving tonight, and he's the one snitching and stuff. And so, when I look at these things and I see things happening in America, and when I was in America for 2 months,
YouTube has censored this content. You can watch the full exclusive interview with Ronald Dalton Jr. on Rumble. Find out what YouTube didn't want you to hear. The Rumble video link is provided in the description section of this video. Please like, share, subscribe to help us reach more people. Follow us on Twitter, Rumble, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, and watch Kingdom TV at pillarsandstrategies.net.